Hey, what's going on, Virgo? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, better known as the Oracle G, and I am here to bring you your twin flame reading for tonight. I didn't mean to have these cards in my hand, but they are here, so let's see what's up. Virgo, don't forget, every twin is on a different stage of their journey, so take what you need and leave what you don't need. Please use discernment as you're viewing this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, share button. Also, if you are triggered, face your mirror, not my comment section. All right, so that's what's going on, y'all. I got different cards mixed up with each other. Makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for helping me with Virgo's twin flame reading. Protect us as we go through these portals and close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. And so it is. So I pretty much want to do like a 3-card spread. I think it's going to be 3 cards. So let's see. No, a little bit more, about 5. Okay, so let's do the opening energy for you guys. What's the opening energy? The number 847 may be significant. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So that speaks about a decision, okay? Choices being made. I feel like also what I just heard was prioritizing what's most important, okay? So I'll go more into that in a second. All right, what's Divine Feminine's energy? Queen of Wands. All right. What's Divine Masculine's energy? Six of Pentacles. What's the current challenges between you? Page of Pentacles, reverse. And the next step, outcome. Empress comes out. All right, y'all. So let's dive right on in. And so with the overall vibe, I do want to clarify this just a little bit with that Two of Pentacles reverse. Now, basically, what I'm getting with that, I need... Hold on one second, y'all. Clarify this. So I got the Eight of Swords reverse. And I like that because it's almost to say as if, you know, there's one or two of the twins are now coming up with some type of solution and not feeling so restricted because of some particular choices that are being made here. And so that's, look, that's definitely a good vibe, okay? But overall, one moment. Sorry. All right, so say like if the roles are, I don't want to say the roles are being reversed, but just say like if the masculine is not, or divine feminine is not on this stage of the journey, right? And we look at it the opposite way. It's like one or the other is feeling overwhelmed. It could be like an emotional overwhelm or just struggling with priorities, you know, got a lot on their plate, which oftentimes lead them to literally reflecting on how the connection is being mishandled, okay, or neglected in some kind of way. Why? Because when you got too much on your plate, something is going to catch the shit end of the stick. That's just, look, I'm just going to say how it is, right? Something or somebody is going to be slighted, okay? And that's what it seems like is happening here in this dynamic, okay? So overall vibe is that literally... And what I said earlier is that this is a time now when you got to prioritize, right? What's most important. Okay, so I don't know, Divine Feminine, if you're trying to do it all or if Masculine is trying to do it all, but you literally, you know, can't hold space, right? And with your twin flame until you actually hold space for yourself. So at this point, it's like, it's about you now reclaiming your center, Virgo. Okay, it's about you now, again, holding that space for you. All right, so this love ain't going nowhere. okay? Because it is actually divine, and we know that. So I feel like you guys are mirroring each other's inner chaos, okay? So when it comes to one twin, who's overly emotional or has this emotional overload, the other one may be withdrawn, okay? Or they may be actually spiraling, all right? So now it's time again to come back into some type of soulful alignment or realignment, right? Pause, reflect, whatever you got to do to make this happen, okay? And so when it comes down to divine feminine's energy, with that Queen of Wands coming up, this is good energy, right? Because that means divine feminine is in her power or his power, right? Because divine feminine can be masculine or feminine energy. Could be divine feminine can be male or female, okay? I'm just gonna say that she, because it's easier, and she's on this card. Okay, this is a female on the card, but she is exuding passion. Okay, I mean straight down into that manifestation mode, straight down into being confident, sensual, spiritual mastery, probably in the limelight, probably doing some stuff where she's being recognized. Okay, this is somebody who knows their worth, not holding back. This is somebody who is igniting their transformation. So again, divine feminine right now is a whole goddamn vibe. Now, if you're not on this part of the journey, again, this is telling you you need to embrace your worth. Okay, you need to hold space for self. All right, this is someone who doesn't beg for love. Okay, she becomes the reason it awakens. All right, so boom, I feel like again divine feminine is in her bag right now. Okay, she's stepping fully into her visibility. And then when it comes down to what you guys are mirroring, so let's see, what are they mirroring? Look at that, justice. Wow. Divine feminine is literally igniting, like even if the masculine is silent, it's like it's literally activating the divine masculine. Okay, the energy alone, your glow alone is challenging them to literally rise. All right, not just return, but to rise up into a higher level of consciousness. Like I said, this is a person, the Queen of Wands is what going to awaken the love, right? And this is what's happening. This masculine is being awakened through divine feminine, now beginning to learn their worth. That's y'all justice. Okay, so you really are mirroring back to each other, and all I keep hearing is justice. Justice. And if they're very distant and pushing back away from you, it's because of your radiance. It's like it's literally pushing divine masculine to transform. Okay, so you gotta stay in this Queen of Wands energy right now. That's all I'm hearing, right? Because that's a lot of fire energy, but you know you are the flame, right? You're the flame in the twin flame dynamic. You're not the chaser. Okay, you don't wait to be chosen. You choose yourself. Remember that. And everything divine follows. Okay, so sometimes we get confused in this journey and we be like, oh, they're not choosing me. No, that's not it. You are divine feminine. You're already chosen. You choose yourself. Okay, now with the next card, I got the Six of Pentacles. And this may go into a part 2 because I still got maybe 4 or 5, 3 more cards to go. 3 more cards because I did do a clarifier. So if it does and the time runs out, just simply go to part 2 on my page. It's going to be somewhere on there. Okay, so when it comes to divine masculine's energy and that Six of Pentacles in position upright, this speaks volumes. Okay, this is somebody who is literally like in that equal give and take. That's all I can think of it as. It's like it's generous. Like they're in this generous energy, okay, or they're ready to reciprocate. Let's just put it that way. They're ready to reciprocate and operate in more balanced and meaningful ways. Okay, so it looks like they are definitely trying to balance some things out and mature spiritually is also what I'm hearing. Okay, so the divine masculine is literally awakening to that power of that equal and give and take. It can no longer be breadcrumbing with divine feminine and divine masculine. Okay, so they're understanding that, and then so they're moving from that